Recruiters spend 6 to 7 seconds scanning your resume and LinkedIn profile. So if your summary does not catch their attention instantly, then you lose it. So how would you write a summary that actually makes them want to call you? If you want to find out, continue watching.
Your job can change, but your growth never stops. This is the Career Upgrade Series. Let's unlock what's next.
Hi guys, so welcome to our episode 4 of the Career Upgrade series. Now yesterday, episode 4 of the Life Upgrade series, what we have discussed is really more on finding your passion, right? Finding your passion by listing down all of the values, all of the impact that you have created in the society. Now that the intent there is really, again, it's really more about soft skills, but the intent there is really to prepare you for today's episode. Okay, so because what? Why? Because if you find your passion and it's aligned to values or impact you are making, then those impacts that are the ones that you should be putting in your actual CV resume or LinkedIn resume. To answer why, I'll tell you later. Okay? So, all right. So, but the question now is, what is there a formula, let's say, for creating a specific or an impactful uh, resume summary or LinkedIn profile summary? But the answer there is yes. There is a formula. It's three-step formula I call a powerful summary. Okay, let's go to the slides. So here it is. So there are actually three steps make a powerful um, resume summary or LinkedIn summary. Okay, now before I proceed, I'm not sure if everyone knows what I'm talking about. I just would like to clarify this. The resume, for those who don't know, if you look at the on your resume, usually you will on the upper part of the doc of your resume document. Mostly there's like pictures, right? And there's simple information about you, like your name, your address, your contact details, and everything. And before your actual details of your job experiences, your projects, your achievements, blah blah blah, there is a summary. It's a really small paragraph, and I'm not sure if you recall it, but that's what I am referring to on this episode. Same with LinkedIn profile. LinkedIn profile has a picture, but it also has a summary even before listing down all of your job experience. Okay, so that's the specific paragraph I am referring to. Now, why am I referring to that? Because as I've said earlier in the intro, most of the recruiters just scanned your resume or your LinkedIn profile like in a few seconds because they're especially those big employers who have thousands and hundreds of applicants every day. So they have to scan it quickly. And the only way for them to catch your attention to do it manually is to see your resume. I mean, sorry, to see your summary, okay? The summary of your profession. Okay, so it's very important that you have to create a very powerful summary. The reason, okay? So they can catch you if they're manually scanning your resume or your LinkedIn profile, okay? There are actually other ways of HR scans these stuff, but I'm just referring to manual scanning from the. Okay, so what are those what are the three-step formulas? So here we go. First is this. First is your first part of your summary. It has to capture or answer the question who you are professionally. Like what is your job title? What field? Right? Very simple. All right. That's the first one. Second step is this. What have you achieved? Okay. When you say achievement, always best to make it measurable impact, measurable results. Okay. Percentage most of the time is better because it actually gives HR very great or easier to understand the impact of the results that you're getting. Okay. And then third step is this: what will you bring next? Or what can you contribute to your new employer that you're applying for? Like what skills or what value can you offer? What impact can you offer to your future role? Okay. Just to give you an idea of this three-step powerful summary, I'll show you a simple summary like this. So let me read it. So as you can see, the first line says cloud engineer with 10 years and SAP based ERP system. Now that one phrase is actually referring to step one. What is it? It's asking the question of who you are professionally. Okay. Next line, second line, you probably as you can see there, it says known for leading automation projects that reduced downtime by 30%. See, measurable impact. That answers the second question, the formula, which is what have you achieved? Okay, I know most of you have achieved, especially those who are really an achiever in their profession, their field. I know there are a lot, but just summarize most impactful one or the most common impact that you have created. So in this case, for this guy, he is more on automation. That's more of his works of value is more on automation projects. So that's why he put it here in his. Okay. And again, 30% describes the impact of he have achieved his or her previously, previous employer. Okay. So down to the third line, it says skilled and DevOps tool aiming to help organizations transition smoothly into cloud native environments. So here you go. That answers the question, third question, what can you bring next or what value can you bring to your future or to the job that you're applying for? Okay, there we go. Again, the three question powerful summary, the three-step formula is answering these three questions. Who are you professionally? What have you achieved and what can you bring next? Okay. All right. So but anyway, um before we proceed, let's probably do before we proceed with another Q&A, let's probably go to the myth busting first. Okay, so it's myth busting time. Okay, so our myth for today is this. Okay. Now, is it myth or a fact? Most people assumed that a resume and a LinkedIn summary just a short biography. Now, is that a question is that a myth or a fact? What do you think? It's a myth. Yes, it is a myth. Well, here's the thing. You see, your summary is actually your chance making a sales pitch. See, that's your sales pitch, your value statement. I guess the right term would be your value statement. Okay. So you have to, for you to have a weak summary, I've also been, um, I've also been looking at, a lot of resume in the past because I was also involved in, I was a call center trainer for like 3 years, and we used to organize internally with different BPO companies, join job fairs. I also did a lot of job interviews past. So most resumes I see, I mean the resume summary, the summary part, most of it I see is really personal, really too generic. It's too weak. Like for example, I'm interested to learn. I'm a people person. It's very generic. So again, if you want to create sales pitch or a value statement on your resume, then follow the three question powerful summary formula. Okay? All right. So I guess it's Q&A time. Go back to the slides. Okay, here we go. So let's go to our first question for today. Question number one. Should I write in first or third person? Okay. In my own opinion, it doesn't really matter if it's first or third person. Because for me, okay, I usually do third person when it's really more on client facing. I mean, uh, intention of your document or profile, whatever, really more on selling it, right? First person is really more personal. Okay. Now, for me, it doesn't really matter which one is which as long as you are approaching it professionally. Okay. That's really important. However, I tried to did some research and I found out that there is a rule of thumb that most people follow. They say that if you are doing a LinkedIn summary, first person is actually because it's personal. For resume, third person is better. Again, my thought on that is it doesn't really matter. I mean, my thought would probably be reverse, but anyway, that's my opinion. It doesn't really matter, okay? As long as just make it professional and impactful. Very important. Question number two. So, how long should a summary be? 3 to 4 sentences, as long as it is strong sentence. Okay, make probably maximum 5 lines, 5 sentences. Just make it short. Again, the most important thing is for it to be impactful. Okay, because again, that's your value statement. That's your sales pitch. Okay, those few line paragraph is your sales pitch, your value statement. So make it impactful and short. Okay, question number three. Can I use the same summary for resume and LinkedIn? Yes, why not? Okay, use them both the same one and LinkedIn. Uh, Probably LinkedIn can be slightly more conversational. Okay, all right. So let's see. So your summary is actually in summary, your elevator pitch. Your summary is actually your elevator pitch itself. Okay, so meaning you have to make it short, you have to make it sharp, and most especially value driven. Okay, it has to be value driven. So which part of your current summary that needs a revision or a big upgrade? Please comment them down below or you can message me in Facebook. The real upgrade, and it really, I would really love to help and try to revise for you. Okay. So anyway, before I go, I hope you like this episode. I know there will be more episode. Okay, unlocking the secrets. My book, Get a Job. It will be getting exciting. Tell you. All right. This is just the beginning. So again, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and follow our Facebook community page. I'll put the link in the description. The real upgrade. So again, thank you, upgraders, and see you in the next episode. Bye.